Welcome to episode 2, Nurse Talk 101, conversation from real nurses, because nursing is more than just a job.
Welcome to Nurse Talk 101, the podcast where we talk a little bit about everything. This is a space for honest conversations where we talk about everything from surviving nursing school to navigating life.
I'm one of your co-hosts, Tiara.
And I'm Tori.
Whether you're a nursing student, a bedside nurse, or an advanced practice nurse, or maybe you just want to see what we're talking about, this is the podcast for you because it's a reminder that you're more than just a job title.
Honest conversations, real experiences.
Nursing school didn't teach you this, but Nurse Talk 101 will.
Let's get into it.
All right. So I guess you guys are wondering, who's that? We have a special guest with us today, Mr. Shawn Spencer.
Shawn is actually, or he was actually working in corporate America as a business analyst and transitioned over to nursing during the pandemic.
Yes, Shawn actually practiced nursing in California and also Missouri, correct, Shawn?
Yes.
All righty. So let's dive right into it. Thank you for being on our show today. So tell us a little about yourself. What you were doing in corporate America before nursing.
Initially, I started as an analyst after graduating from college, and more data-driven, a lot of reporting, and just trying to figure out where I wanted to be in life and figure out if that was a career choice for me.
Okay. Nice. So tell me, Shawn, was there a specific moment during the pandemic that made you say, I want to become a nurse?
I wouldn't necessarily say the pandemic. It was something that I know I always wanted to do.
Okay.
I just didn't never have the opportunity. And a brief story is only 3 people knew that I actually wanted to be a nurse, and all 3 of those people are present in this room. Nobody in my family, nobody knew. So I was at Spectrum working as a business analyst, and I remember this was right around the time you guys were in school, and I texted and I said, I'm gonna be a nurse one day. And that's when we had the group chat.
Yeah.
And that was 2016, and I said it then. I spoke it in, you know what I'm saying?
Spoken into
And I
existence.
knew at that, and that was what, 5 years prior to me going to school. So, like I said, my family didn't know.
Okay.
So it's something I always
Nice.
wanted to do. I just capitalized on it.
So real quick off script, because he said that we all knew, so now you know he know us. Tell us, how do you know us?
This is my lovely wife, and this is her crazy friend. Vice versa. Excluding the white part, but so back to the point. So during the pandemic,
I lend her him from time to time.
Yes.
so during the pandemic, because I forgot to answer the second part of your question.
Yes.
During the pandemic, I was kind of in disarray. Really didn't know where I was going in terms of jobs and careers. My job was slowly cutting the hours down. I was working for Sony Music as an analyst, and they were decreasing our hours. We didn't know. Some days we would come in office. Some days it wasn't safe to come to office. So one day I may work 2 days. One day I may work 3 days. And so I was like, okay, this can't continue. What is life? What is it going to be in? At the time, only hospitals, nursing schools, gas stations, and grocery stores were the only things were open. And
Yes.
I was beyond, being at a grocery store. So I was like, why not go back to school for nursing? The hospitals are still open.
Yes. And this was after your transition to California, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
So all of
nice.
it happened all in once. And like I said, a lot of people look at the pandemic, it was like such a terrible thing. But for me, it was a blessing in disguise because, number one, my kids were able to go to school virtually, so I didn't have to worry about them. So it eliminated one additional stress factor in terms of just doing with clinicals and studying for school because
Yes.
I can not have to worry about the family side of it and supporting them, in terms of what I would do on a daily basis.
Nice. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, our next question is going to be, what was your biggest fear you had before starting nursing school?
Ooh, I think the biggest fear is just failure.
Okay.
Anytime you try something new, you don't want to fail. And I'm like one of those people, but the greatest measurement of failure is to never try it all.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I just got to give it all. And if I fail, so be it. But I was definitely afraid of failure. For sure,
Nice.
For sure.
You got to look in the camera and say that again. The greatest measure of failure is
Yeah,
what?
is to not try it all. To never attempt it at all.
Yes. I love that. Thank you for that. Okay.
What challenges did you face transitioning from corporate America to nursing?
Define it in terms of the career or schooling, because it's 2 different lines of it.
Let's answer both. I mean, I think nursing school can be really hard, and I'm sure it's totally different from working in corporate America.
Yeah, so for schooling purpose, I went to Lindenwood and graduated with my Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. I was on honor roll the last 3 years.
Yes.
So I had a 4.0 for 3 years consecutively, and I didn't have to study at all. It just came naturally to me.
Okay.
Nursing, as my wife can contest to this, I would spend 16 hours a day studying.
Okay.
That's just how afraid I was to fail. So that sense of it, it was tough. So I tell people I was 16 hours a day. I committed to even my weekends. You giving up your weekends, you studying. And no matter how much you study, from the slideshows to the PowerPoints to the textbook, you get there and it's like, okay, none of this is on the
none of it is there. No.
Nothing's on the test.
No. He's not lying. It's not there. You're not tripping. It's not there. But no, we know nursing school is designed to be hard for a reason, because you're literally dealing with people's lives. I remember Tori be like, Shawn, you're tripping because you got to say something. I say, yeah, now he see what we was going through when we was on the phone all night.
But that's the schooling side of it. In terms of like career path, I think the professional side of it always just kind of kept me in line with. So I keep those same mannerisms when I go into a workforce field, just being respectful. You know, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, and just conducting myself a certain way. And that's really sounds really bland, but it's true. Just the truth to it. It's a lot of people, I have to say, it's a way you conduct yourself. You know, no profanity. Carry yourself a certain way. Your scrub's nice and clean. There's certain things that you should do, and that's in the business world what they taught me. Appearance matters. How you present yourself matters. You know. And in nursing, it's sad to say, a lot of times, a lot of people really don't care, and you have to kind of pull them to the side and say, hey, can you please refrain from cursing? You know, or refrain from being on your phone. You know, while you're behind the nursing station, because this is a professional setting.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Even though they're trying to say we're not professionals
that's
anymore.
What they say. That's
it's
what
a professional setting.
But we're fighting for that.
We're fighting. But to touch bases on that, you're right though, because I've seen nurses come in with pajama scrubs on, with a nurse's top, you know, pajama scrubs with a regular scrub top, or bonnets on their head, and going behind the nursing station, because it's like, what are we doing here? Right. Yeah. This is a professional field. We're taking care of somebody, and you're at work. So I'm glad you took that with you into nursing, and you keep taking it, and hopefully people can take away from that. What you got for us next, Story?
Okay, so did you ever doubt your decision during the process? Like during nursing school, where you like, I don't know if this is for me or not?
Honestly, you have to ask at what point, because I feel like that's every day. even when you pass an exam, and you know, because there's a minimum requirement, like, okay, it's 80% for this class. Even when you pass the exam, it's like, as soon as you do that, and you go to celebrate, it's like, we got to exam tomorrow.
It's so many.
Let me take this one victory. So every day I doubted myself throughout the whole process, from start to finish.
Okay.
I think too, what a lot of people, non-nursing people, don't realize is that when you are in nursing school, it is completely different from any other degree program, right? And I'm sure you can attest to that. And for a business degree, it's a lot of memorization and kind of like knowledge base. But for nursing, you got to put those critical skills to use, because a multiple choice question, every answer is probably right.
It's probably right,
but you gotta
see what that question
is
asking.
One. Yeah. What is the question really asking you? Put your nursing skills to use. It's a different way of thinking, and people really have to like change their mindset.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
What was the most difficult part of nursing school for you, academically or mentally?
I think mentally, just not being that support system that I was used to, just being there, being present for my wife, being present for my kids, because I devoted so much time to that program. And this was definitely a challenging time, because we were in California. We didn't have the support system. My wife was pregnant, but my fear was failing, and I couldn't be a failure to her. I couldn't be a failure to my kids. So I was devoting so much time to ensure that I didn't fail, that I started to neglect those things that I usually do for my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that.
I'm sure you remember those conversations.
Yeah.
I said, this, I don't know, what are you doing? He's studying too much.
Yeah, 2 in the morning, 3 a.m., back up at 5 a.m. for class. Yeah, it was bad.
And especially, too, I'm guessing, and this is just me saying, because as a husband, you're just used to being that sole provider, right?
Yeah.
And now you're in school, and you're, like you said, you're not able to be that support system as you usually was. So would you say it was hard kind of trying to maybe lean on them more because you're used to being, no, they're leaning on me, but now I'm pretty sure she was letting you know, look, you in school, lean on us a little more, or I got this. I know you usually taking this person to do this and this. Was that hard for you?
It was, and even to this day, I still talk about that. She always would encourage me to come to her for advice in terms of nursing, and just my pride wouldn't allow me. I got into this for myself, and I had to do this on my own.
I can see
I'm one of those individuals. I don't need help from anybody. So even though she had years of experience, she'd be like, let me help you with this. I would only come to her if it was like dire need. I'm like, hey, I'm not getting this at all. I don't understand it. And so the funny story about that is when she was in nursing school for her LPN, she was doing pharmacology, and she had little index cards, and it was the medicine on one side and then like the side effects and everything. And she had me. So I had the card, and I'm reading off the card. So my job was to read the medication and tell, and I'm sitting there struggling. Simple words like
every word.
Atorvastatin, and I'm just fumbling. I'm fumbling over every word, and she just got so upset. She just took the whole card.
Like never mind.
Just stop. And so when I got to formal college, I was already traumatized by this. So I was like, I'm gonna screw up
at least
every
you
word.
knew a little bit.
A little bit.
So yeah. So
I can see that. Okay.
That's so funny. How did your previous corporate experience help you succeed in nursing school or clinicals?
Definitely, just having that background and being in front of a computer, like I'm really great at assessments and data. So when it comes to like entering information, writing notes, it's like I type like 70 words per minute, so it helps me. So I'm just like with everything I do, I'm just flying right through it. But I've seen other nurses, they just one finger at a time, you know. So you get those people. So I think that definitely helped me. Also, just how to conduct myself as a professional, you know, also helped me. And a lot of times, it's not what you say, it's how you do it and the things you say and how you treat people. And so just being a professional, understanding that. And I tell people all the time, before work ethics, you have to have ethics, and that starts from home.
Yes. Okay, Mr. Spencer. We like that. So my next question for you: what area of nursing are you currently working in?
Currently, I'm working in long-term care.
Okay. Long-term care.
Yeah, I'm really limited at
I remember those days.
LPN, but I am pursuing school, just trying to find the best option for me. So I've been accepted for a few programs, just trying to figure out what best fits me.
Okay, but like I tell people with long-term care, I feel like that's where you get it. Like I feel like everybody starting out should go through long-term care or med surge. That's where you get it.
It's like foundational.
That's your foundation. That's where you learn your bedside manners at. That's where you learn a lot of the bedside care at. That's where you learn to help roll a person, to help care for a person, basic needs, right? Yeah. Because we can do this and this, but it starts there. And even some people who are RANs and MSNs, they're still chose long-term care because those people need that care too, right? So kudos to you for being in that field, because I remember being in long-term care. I just love the care that I gave people.
And it's still, I mean, even when I was in California, I've done behavior, I've done psych, I've done detox, I've done it all, I've done step down, and even so when you combine all of that, it's still, that's what long-term care is. You still have your behavior, you still have your psych, you still have your detox, you still have all of those wrapped in one.
Yes.
And it allows you to you know, own in on your skill set.
Yeah. Only difference, y'all taking care of them in-house.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Those skills you learn working in long-term care, the medication, I think that helped me so much, passing so many meds.
Yes.
I was an LPN for almost 5 years before I went back for my RN. I knew all my medication. Right. Pharmacology was not an issue for me. All of those like kind of chronic health illnesses, diabetes, hypertension, all of those people in the nursing homes are living with these chronic illnesses, and so you learn those in and out. So I think that, like you said, people should start out in the nursing home because that experience is invaluable.
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
So, how did it feel the first time you worked with patients after coming from a non-clinical background?
That's a good one.
Yeah. I know.
It was I still remember to this day. So it was my first rotation for clinicals, and I was nervous. And I remember just riding my buddy, a great friend of mine, Manny, nursing buddy of mine, and we were just talking. And I remember we had like a head-to-toe assessment, and we just screwed it up.
A person coming from business to head-to-toe nursing
is crazy.
It was just the simple things, you know, just verifying that the tray orders match, you know, with their diets and stuff like that. So we would just everything you could think of, just the simple things, just going in and get a blood pressure. I was freaking out. And I remember I got through a whole head-to-toe assessment with my clinical instructor being right there because she wanted me. She was like, okay, everybody said you're the go-to person. I'm staying here and I want you to go through the whole process. And I remember I completed it. Yeah, extremely. Because it was the first day too, and the whole class is watching as well. But I remember when I called, I was so ecstatic. Like you would think I won a Super Bowl. The way I was like, I got this. I'm like, this was just the proof that this is the career for me. I was like, as soon as I got past this, the sky's the limit. So it was just like, okay, yeah, this is for you. This is meant for me.
Because the internet loves to say, oh, it's easy. Anybody can be a nurse. Is it safe to say that's not a true statement coming from a non-clinical to a clinical
Even
person?
before you get to the nursing part, you got to survive being a nursing student. And that right there was, you can't prepare for that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Hello? I'm glad
I like that. There is no way to prepare for it.
Yeah,
There's no
You can
way.
hear all the stories from other people, but you don't know until you're in it.
It's like the first day they say, lock the doors, Pelican Bay, we're here. But I remember my first day in nurse school, right? Because I always was like smart. So in my mind, I'm finna kill it. I flunked the first test, baby.
Oh yeah, that'll humble you real quick.
The teacher said, don't worry, there's many more to come.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna fail one.
Yeah.
Come
When
on,
they
please.
told
I
us,
was like, okay,
my favorite, I think,
was.
during my LPN program, it was like Miss Schwartz. You remember Miss Schwartz?
I love Miss
She had to
Schwartz.
say,
She's on
look,
page.
C's get degrees, honey.
It will humble you because
Yes.
nursing school is different than anything you have ever done.
Absolutely.
I don't care what they say.
Correct.
Okay,
Absolutely.
let's move along.
All right.
Because this is about you. This is not about us. So, what has been the most rewarding moment in your nursing career so far?
Just the level of care. I actually feel like going to work, I'm making a difference.
Okay.
So in the business world, a lot of times everything you do tends to help with the company's bottom line. So it's how can the company get richer? Because that's the whole purpose of business.
Yes.
Nobody gets in business to not be wealthy.
Yes.
Nobody's operating in the negative.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So everything you're doing
corporate,
is to help drive the company and make more money. To get into nursing, you don't see the dollars. Everything you're doing is to help this individual to be healthy, hopefully return back home or return to a level of life that they feel comfortable with.
Yes.
And so a lot of times it's really rewarding from the standpoint where I just have a patient at the end of the day say, thank you, because you took time out your day just to talk to me.
Yes.
And or you took time out your day to do this, and you didn't have to. So that's where the fulfillment comes from that.
Okay. I like Shawn as a nurse. I know that's right.
That's my man, y'all.
That's her husband, y'all. Okay. So, what has surprised you the most about working in healthcare?
And I don't know if this is new or trending because you guys been in the work field much longer than I have. But for me, coming from California, because that's originally my home state in terms of my nursing license, because that's where I went to school at, and coming back home to where I reside at my home of St. Louis, Missouri.
Yes.
Just seeing the level of care is drastically so much different. And I'm not taken away from anything anybody does here in Missouri. I'm thankful for those. There are a lot of great workers.
It is.
The cultural shift and how they interact with the patients and the level of care is totally different.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that doesn't exist in California. It's just so far and beyond. You get those rare cases where I had to go behind the CNA or go behind this person, make sure they did their job, versus here, it's been times where I've seen people escort out the building for yelling at a patient or verbally abusing a patient. And those things shouldn't happen, because
it's getting worse.
Yeah. And I say that to say not just even CNA, CMTs. I've been around some nurses that don't know. They're
terrible.
They're just smart. They're
terrible.
just book smart, and they don't know anything.
No bedside manner.
Yeah, the simple things, bedside manners, just
No
general nursing
compassion,
101.
care.
It doesn't exist. It's there, and they tell you, I'm here for
Don't
the
get me
money.
started.
I'm here for the money, and I had.
And you can tell.
I've had somebody
tell.
tell me that directly. I was given a report. It was Christmas Eve, and we had someone from agency, and we had 3 admissions, and I was leaving, and I said, okay, at the end of the report, you have 3 admissions coming. I wrote down the report from the hospitals here. All 3 of them lined up for you. I typed them out because my penmanship is horrible. So I typed them all out for them. And she was like, oh, I'm not doing those admissions. She was like, I'm only here to get a check because I could go on vacation. So I'm doing AC to get paid today. So those 3 admissions still be waiting for you tomorrow.
What?
And I told her, I said, that's perfectly fine. I'm just telling you, when I hand out these keys, I'm going to give a proper endorsement. And that's what I'm doing. Whatever you choose to do after I give you these keys, whether you put the assessments in or you do the admission, that's on you. That's your nursing license. And I was like, at that moment, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I love how different from what Shawn is. You're so professional.
Yeah. It's so funny because he'll come home and he'll, And I do think it's a lot of his business background
Yes.
that's so enmeshed in just like his persona that he carries that into nursing, because he'll be like, this and this and this happened, and I'm just like,
Right.
I do that. I've done that.
You ain't done that though, I tell you.
No, not that.
But even just the way he handled it, like, okay, do what you want. Because you know us, we would be like, oh, you're going to do these admissions. I love
you
that.
won't be saving nothing for me for the next shift, honey.
Actually, you're going to be here because I'm not coming in the morning. Not only stress. Okay. So, do you feel like nursing has gave you a greater sense of purpose compared to your previous career?
Oh, for sure. And I tell people that all the time. I made more money as a financial analyst than I do as a nurse.
Yeah.
And so, because like I said, for a lot of people, it's for the financial well-being. They see the things on TikTok. You can buy. Everybody want to buy the Benz. They want to go on these trips. They want to do. It doesn't happen like that. You know.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of experience and a lot of knowledge that goes behind it. So, for me, I feel like it was my call. It's something I knew I wanted to do. I just never had the opportunity. And when that opportunity arose, I just took advantage of it. And like I said, you guys the only ones that knew that I wanted to do it. And me and Tori had this conversation. She'd tell you this was 2007. I was looking into going into Harris Stowe. And we were saying we were going to go to medicine together to be nurses. Mm-hmm. We were going to go to medicine, and so people always ask me, when did you know you want to be a nurse? I knew then.
You knew
I just
then.
never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And because she said she was going to do it, and I was like, oh, you can do it, I can do it as well. I'm just one of, like, because it's one of those things, if you're capable of it, why not achieve what you can achieve, you know? And a lot of people are just afraid to try things. That's the only reason a lot of people don't succeed in life. They're just afraid of failure.
Afraid of failure.
You can do whatever you want as long as you try. And then, like I said, the level of dedication. Like I said, with nursing, I didn't know at all. I'll be honest with you. The stuff was not on the test, but my level of dedication when it came to, I was studying. I always wanted to learn, and that's what just separated me, the ones who passed and the ones who failed. It was how much time were you putting in this? And I'm pretty sure you guys had a group that you would go to, and these are the people that you would study with, and they would continue to push you and motivate you.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those groups of people like that to help you, you know what I'm saying, to help you proceed through this whole process and break down those emotions, whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally, it makes it even harder.
Yes, for sure. See, I love that. And I don't know if you guys caught that. Shawn said he made way more in his previous career than he does in nursing. So it shows you not everybody get into nursing for money. And not that I know his bank statement, but I do know this man was very much so financially well in his previous career. I knew the way he took care of my friend and her family, etc. So when you follow passion, you know what I'm saying? That's something money can't buy.
Yep.
That's gonna come eventually, right? But this man followed his passion, and it worked.
It did.
It worked.
It did.
Okay. Next. Go ahead, Tori.
So, what advice would you give someone currently working in corporate America or any other industry or profession wanting to make a switch over to nursing?
Don't do it. No. It just depends on everybody's situation different. Like I said, I think my level of happiness definitely changed when I moved to California because it was such a culture shock in California. So in Missouri, I did have people in the business world that had their, bachelor degree, their master degrees. I did have people I could relate to, other black males that I can go to lunch with or I could talk to about sports. When I moved to California, it was oftentimes because when I did contract work, I would go to some of these places and they need an analyst while somebody was on FMLA. So I may go fill in for 60 days. And I get there and I call her and I tell her I'm the only black person in the entire company. Not just in the finance department, I was the only black person in the entire company. So a lot of days I would go to work and she'd tell you I had 2 phones because back then the older iPhones, you had the battery life was so poor. So I would charge one phone and I would use the other one just to listen to music. And I would sit there for 10 hours a day and nobody would talk to me, nobody would interact with me. And like I said, it was a struggle because I came to California, we didn't have the support system. I didn't have my friends and people to vent with or go kick it with or hang out with. So I'm going to work and it's 10 hours, you just at the desk and you're just doing reports and you got your music on and nobody's saying hi to you, nobody's stopping you, nobody's interrupting you. They communicate with you via email. And it's like you're sitting right here and you ask me when this report is going to be done, instead of just, having that conversation with me. So I was blessed and fortunate that opportunity came for me to do nursing because it allowed me to be around people to talk to relate to, and it's the greatest thing I ever done.
We welcome you. We're
Appreciate
happy
that.
you're
Thank
here.
you.
Nursing
Thank
is
you.
like a family.
It
It
is.
is,
You
it
came
is.
on to the good side. Okay.
How do you manage stress and maintain balance in your nursing career now?
Ooh, that's hard, to be honest with you. I think every day is stressful. Every moment is nursing is stressful.
How you managing?
Because it's unpredictable. You know, you can go in there. I try to, when soon as somebody say, oh, it's going to be a good day. No.
You never say that.
Don't start.
Everything could be going great. And as soon as somebody says that, then everything just, yeah. So,
Yep.
But a lot of times when, you know, stress is just your support system. I have a great support system. So I tend to vent to her about my problems. And it's been times where I'd be on the phone with her and I'd be like, you know what? Change the topic, because all I've been rambling for this 30-minute lunch is about how I messed up my whole
just have to
entire
get it
day.
out.
Yeah,
You
and
just have to
and
get
I'm
it
walking
out.
and I'm just letting it pour. Especially during COVID, it was really tough.
Okay.
Really tough. Because it was really tough. You know, because in California we actually had patients that were COVID positive because there was no space in the hospitals. So you know, and I was working rehab, so I still had 35 patients, and now you tell me I got an additional 15 patients that are all COVID positive, and I'm donning and doffing each room, and I'm checking vital signs every 4 hours, and then you going home and not knowing if you bring it home with you, so it was tough. So like I said, my support system from nursing school, getting through nursing, to being a nurse, to even just having somebody to vent to that can relate, and it's great that I have somebody in that same profession, because it makes it so much easier to talk to them about those things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
You heard him.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, last question for us. Looking back, would you make the same decision again to transition into nursing?
Yeah, I would definitely, but I would have definitely acted on it a lot earlier.
Okay.
Because I think I would have been so much further in my career, and I'm one of those type of people. I'm goal oriented, so I always beat myself up. Like even now, I still haven't found the right school to get into, so I'm steady beating myself because I want to be an RN. Then from RN, I want to see what the next step. But I always like to set the long-term goal, but I always want to focus on the short-term goal. So okay, yeah, I may want to be FNP, I may want to do Psych NP, but first focus on getting your RN and finding that. But also, I'm not in a rush as well. I'm enjoying being a licensed nurse. A lot of people feel like you have to be an RN or you have to have these credentials. Nah, you get your fulfillment based off what you do and how you do it, and if you love it, and it's something I love, it wouldn't change, you know. But I think the main thing is just trying to. Just trying to just stay focused, focused and enjoying the moment. So if I could, I would go back and do it a lot early on, but at the same time, that wasn't God's plan for me.
No.
And I'd probably be one of those nurses that complain about that's unprofessional if I would have went back in.
Right.
Because I wouldn't know how to conduct myself, because I would have never been in corporate world. So
You needed what you went through to help you. And that's nothing wrong with it. But I love what you said, because I tell people, you're a great nurse, you're going to be a great nurse, whether you're LPN, a RN, an APN. That doesn't matter. A great nurse is a great nurse. Those credentials behind you are only a few letters. That's not what makes you a great nurse. So I'm glad you know that, and you said that, and you realize that. Because there's people out here think, oh, if I become an RN, if you wasn't a good LPN, how you going to be a good RN?
Same techniques.
Yes.
Same
Be
mindset.
for real. That doesn't change it. Okay, Tori.
All right, y'all. So we're going to switch it up. We're going to do something a little different today. Shawn, we got some rapid fire questions for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So first thing that comes to mind, no long explanations, all right? Coffee or energy drink?
Energy drink.
What about you?
Energy drink.
All right. Day shift
What
or
about
night
you?
shift? Neither. I don't drink coffee or
I don't
energy
drink.
drink.
No, it's either or. Which one,
Yeah, you gotta
Tori?
pick one.
Water.
Cameraman, coffee or energy drink? Yeah. Okay, coffee.
Okay, thank you.
Y'all, our cameraman is a nurse too.
That's
Yes.
right. Shout out to him.
Okay, next, Tori.
All right. Day shift or night shift?
Oh, day shift.
Day shift.
Cameraman. I really hate to say it, but day shift.
I hate it so bad. I can believe I said that.
Yeah.
But at my big age, day shift for sure.
Yep. All right, y'all. Scrubs or business casual?
Scrubs.
Depends on the day of the week.
Scrubs all day.
That's the laziness.
Scrubs.
Yeah, you can just
I'm
toss them
lazy.
on. I got tired of starching my shirts and my ties, and it's just easy to just toss on that
It's
two
so
piece and go.
easy, and they look so crisp.
That's right.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah.
I like that. That was good. That
Yes,
was good.
yes. All right, y'all. Oh, we have an issue with this. Chart now or chart later?
Oh, chart now. Chart now.
Later.
I'm telling you, I had to stay on point. If I don't,
That's that corporate America coming in.
yeah, I don't like anything red. I don't. Mm-mm.
I've been a nurse since 2006. The whole board will be ready. It's gonna be great.
And we good to go. That's right.
All right, y'all. IV start or Foley insertion?
Definitely Foley. I would screw IV up. Definitely Foley.
I'll
Baby.
say IV.
Shout out to our cameraman. I'm an IV queen around her, baby. I'll put an IV in your under your car.
Yeah.
IV insertion for your girl.
Yeah.
Foley, you gotta find
Lifting,
everybody
searching.
Where is it? It's a little different here. I did my first catheter with him as well, and he was so cool and calm. And I was like, boy.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's two. He was like,
Well, baby, look, you can't tell me nothing because if you could put in an IV on a less than 1 pound baby, you could put an IV on anything.
anybody, and you did that.
There you go.
Yes,
IV
my
all
girl.
day. IV all day. All right, y'all. Favorite thing about being a nurse, but one word.
Shoot,
Fulfillment.
I like that. Yeah.
I'll say my patients. My patients are my baby's job.
Yeah, that's it.
They be getting
But
on
the
my
fulfillment
nerves,
I
but
get
I
Yeah,
love
I get
my
from
patients.
I get from caring for my patient. Yeah.
The fulfillment
Yeah,
I get from them.
Yeah.
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 They are characters. My patients are characters.
What about you,
Shout out to y'all.
cameraman?
Diversity.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a good one.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Least favorite nursing task.
Ooh.
Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
Sputum. I hate anything with sputum.
Yeah. Yeah. That I would have to agree with that one too.
G tube insertion.
Oh.
Oh, I hated it.
I've only did that in clinicals. I've never
Oh,
had to do
we
it.
did
Yeah.
ER.
I've never done it.
Measure you.
Yeah.
It was never
Yeah.
right. It
Nah,
was never right. I
uh-uh.
don't care how much you measure.
Yeah. We only did that in simulation. I've
Get
never
the
had.
calling up. It's like what?
Let me knock on wood before I had to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Swallow.
You want all of them?
All right. Sneakers or Crocs?
Crocs.
Sneakers.
Sneakers. Crocs.
Oh,
Crocs.
He get it. He knows.
All right.
I'm the only person that says sneakers.
I'm with you. Sneakers.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Hospital food or packet lunch?
Oh, hospital food.
Hospital food.
Hospital food, parent cooking.
Yeah.
By the time you get to work, them packed lunches don't look the same. It's just like you be sitting there, you be like, dang.
I'm gonna eat my pack lunch for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it when I get there.
So now I still need something else to eat.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yep. Call light or bed alarm?
Call light.
Call light.
Call like, cause by the time you hear the bed alarm,
That long. Yeah. Ooh,
Baby, the
yeah.
bed alarm, they on the floor already.
Cameraman?
Call like for sure.
All right. Ooh, you probably, I don't know if you know about this, paper charting or electric charting?
I've done paper chart before, once
Oh,
or twice.
Okay.
But definitely electric chart.
Yeah, electronic for sure.
I think everybody probably think electronics.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no way. The
Paper charting, I would probably been in the courtroom.
You don't say downtime while I'm at work. I'm gonna get sick.
Oh, right. Oh, my God.
Shut down. I don't care if it's a hospital. Close it. Yeah. Close it. Downtime form. So what?
And where the packet?
So you want me to write?
Yeah.
And where the packet?
I don't. You know there was never package. By the time we got the package
Never,
together,
ever.
everything was backed up.
Never. We
We're on
used
the
to
version.
have
Look, we're on the
downtime
version.
so much on night shift. I'm like,
Sometimes we
I'm
used to
going to
go on
wait
the
till the
version.
last minute. And hopefully the systems are back up.
By the time they got our package, the systems was backed up.
That's the moment when you chart later.
We just went on the version.
That's when you chart later. I'm gonna wait till the system come back up. So
So this next one is not for Shawn because he became a nurse during COVID. But cameraman and Tiara, pre-COVID nursing life or post-COVID nursing life?
See, I'm gonna tell you why I'm conflicted. Post-COVID gave us more money. They started paying nurses more, and I was so happy for that because they saw they needed us. So I will say we got more money, but I believe the curve was better before COVID.
I agree.
I believe post-COVID, there's a lot of sick people. They're just in a rush to let people in because they need people to take care of people. They're letting anybody in. these people realize the kind of money they can get, and they not here for the right reasons. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then I'll say pre-COVID as well. Pretty much the same fact. I'm gonna take it just to the worker side.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, like you said, people cared. You had to really do something to get into nursing.
Yeah.
Staffing ratios wasn't bad. Like it was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Post-COVID, people think you need me more than I need you. So I'm gonna come to work when I feel like do whatever I want.
They do.
They do.
You can't say nothing about it because you need me.
They do.
I need you.
You're right.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
So pre.
Yep.
Pre for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree. I just plain and simple, I think people were more caring and cared more about what they were doing in their jobs. And like you said, I think the explosion of like all these staffing agencies and like registries paying these higher amounts of money, nobody's staying anywhere because they like, I can go to this agency and make $10 more or whatever. So.
And I think they're just letting people in. Like where we worked at, it was hard to get in there at first. It was so hard to get in there. It was like a hidden gem. But now post-COVID, everybody's getting in. They're just hiring everybody. Like, yeah, that's for another episode.
Yeah. We got, for real. For real. All right, y'all. Teamwork or independence?
Independent, yeah.
Teamwork. I'm sorry.
Makes the dream
Yes.
work.
I love a team.
I just don't want to share my office.
Yeah. Yeah.
Teamwork in crisis.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
You know,
I
was
just
the
think
ER
you
nurse
gotta
side.
know how. I don't know. My background's ICU,
Yeah.
so we had
We
such a
needed
great team. We had such a great team when I worked NICU that just made. I mean, it was no like everybody helped with each other's patients. Everybody, if you had an admission, everybody was helping. You had a
was us in the
discharge,
ER. I
everybody
love
was
that.
helping. You know, I love that.
Free. You know it's free.
That's what I'm saying. So
It was
now
pre-COVID.
Now it's definitely like, don't give me these people.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we was in the ER together, teamwork.
Yeah.
For sure. And don't let us be able to get somebody back. Oh, high five, boy. CPR, you did that. That Narcan got him back.
Yep.
Right now.
See, I was in there like,
Yeah. Hey, it was like his weapon. You want me to hit him with the Narcan? That's what he said. Hit him with the Narcan, Chris. So, yes, but it was like, after that, we did it.
Yeah.
Now, people like, I don't know why they keep coming here anyway. Just let them go. Like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's yeah.
Well, that's her patient. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
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 All right. Patient education or hands-on skills?
Hands-on.
Hands-on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hands-on.
Keep your education to yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Corporate meetings or nursing huddles?
Huddles. Nursing huddles.
Huddles are
Huddle,
quick. Very quick.
I'm gonna say the meeting because we get food.
Food for sure. But we
get
gain
food.
weight.
But we
But the nursing huddles, they
Definitely
be so
food.
quick. In
And
and
out the
out.
way.
The corporate meetings, we get the food, but there's a lot of people who sit around behind the desk that don't know what they be talking about. So
Oh,
I be
yeah.
over it. Please
Yeah.
be quiet.
All right. 12 hours or 8 hours?
12.
12.
12.
My 3 days and let me be off
Yeah, give
my
my
4.
12 and let me
Absolutely,
go.
I agree.
That's a lot.
Yep. Care plans or group projects?
Project.
Yeah, I take the projects.
Yeah, I think every nurse hates care plans.
Because what? And then the question, so like, stop.
All right. NCLEX or final exams? NCLEX.
Gotta
Final
pass it
exams
somewhere.
were stressful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They were stressful.
Yeah,
NCLEX got us
Yeah.
somewhere. The final
Yeah.
exams just
Yeah,
pissed us.
yeah.
NCLEX. And NCLEX, I feel like, is easier than school.
It was easier than the exit exam.
I'm gonna say finals because I used to always set my class up to where I could just go to finals.
Which like you don't even need much.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta do it.
It was rough. I passed on both on the first try, but it was
Okay, clock it.
Pop it. Pop it.
He's gonna be one of our guests. Don't you guys worry. You'll
Yep.
find out.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. All right, we got a few more. Stethoscope around the neck or in the pocket?
Around the neck.
Pocket.
Pocket. Yeah.
And my only reason I say this because there's people that walk around and don't even use it at all. It's just there for decoration to say I'm a nurse. Like
Mine
seriously, we've had
around my neck because my pockets are too small.
A little tight.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. But if I have on my white coat, it's definitely going in my pocket because I'm always scared somebody gonna try to wring my neck.
Yes, yes. All right, last one. Shawn, if you weren't a nurse now, what do you think you would be doing?
I still be in corporate world because I had opportunities for advancement.
Okay.
What about you?
I ain't telling you.
You thinking what I'm thinking, maybe?
I'm not telling
Because I can't think of nothing else.
I'm not telling you.
What about you?
A teacher.
Teacher?
I can see it. I can see it for sure.
I think mine is inappropriate.
Mr. Biggs in this.
A rapper.
I started selling back in 1986.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
pharmacist.
Street.
We're real people, don't forget.
Hey, y'all. Y'all
Don't
know what it
forget,
is. Y'all know
we're
what it is.
real nurses. Okay, before.
All right, Shawn. Before we start wrapping up, is there anything you want to share with our viewers?
Like, subscribe, and support them. And I want to thank you guys for allowing me to come onto your podcast today.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing with us your experience because there are people out there who want to get in nurses and they're in careers and they like, is it possible? Right? So thank you for showing them that it's possible. And thank you for stepping over into the good side because we need great nurses who care
We
about
need
our
more
patients.
male nurses, too.
Definitely need more nurses. Yes, yes. Okay.
All right, y'all. Before we wrap up, we want to share a quick reminder.
The conversations on Nurse Talk 101, they are for educational and informational purposes only. We're speaking from our own experiences and perspectives. We're not giving medical, mental health, or clinical advice.
This podcast does not replace care from your own healthcare provider or mental health care provider. If you're struggling or in need of support, we encourage you to reach out to a trusted healthcare professional.
That's it for today's episode. If something we talked about resonate with you, please take it with you. If it didn't, leave it. Just know you're not alone.
Thank you for spending time with us. Make sure to follow and subscribe. Share this episode with anybody you think may need it.
And until next time, take care of yourself.
We'll talk soon.